Hi friends, today is Monday. Sergio and I are on a mad hunt, so we'll see how the day goes. Wish us luck. I guess you'll know at the end of the video how we did. Anyway, the house that we wanted is gone. They decided to Airbnb it. We have till Wednesday morning to be out of the one we're in. Our car goes back today at 1, so we're on crunch time. We need a car, we need a house, and so Mercedes is keeping the kids today, and Sergio and I are hustling to go find what we need. And there's no hustle. There's no such thing as hustle. It is 8:45 and here we go. So adios. We'll see what happens. Aww, look. Landscaping. Yes, there's the landscapers. Here are our landscapers. Hello, goats. Hello, goats. Only in Antigua, Guatemala would you see that. So I think when I first came on, it was 8:45. We stopped at Century 21. They weren't open. Mind you, we stopped at Century 21 early last week, and they never went in, and they said, we'll call you this afternoon or tomorrow, which was Friday, and nobody ever called. So we gave them first opportunity today to go back in and see if, anyway, not open at 8:45, which, okay. So then, excuse me, we went to the next one and couldn't find it. Drove around in circles, past some goats, past a funeral on the street, made me cry. And then we decided to give up on that one. We can't find it. He got out and walked, Sergio did, trying to look for it. And anyway, so now we're at the third one, I think it's Nova Antigua, and I'm sitting in the car because he doesn't, yet again, like the signs on the walls and stuff, there's just nothing. So he's walking, looking for this one to see if it exists. Meanwhile, I did see the place that we get our hair cut called Twisted Scissors. I found that on my expat's Facebook page, and also found one of the Excel Spanish schools. So later, once we get settled, we can figure out if the kids and I can go in there and learn Spanish. Anyway, looking at all kinds of things, but press for time. Also, getting a car here will not be easy because you have to have a tax ID number, and we don't. So we'll have to trust somebody to put it in their name, I guess, the car. And we'll have to switch it at some point once we get that tax ID number. I don't know, like everything's a circus around here. So documenting. It is now 10:45 and we are back home. Doing this on the computer and the phones because it's treacherous out there. What? Okay, pick the blankets up off the floor for Mercedes. She's trying to clean. Gracias. Pick up the toys off the floor so she can do the floor. Put your shoes in the room under the bench where she had them. Please, por favor. Gracias. Gracias. And so here we are. Oh my gosh. And now we're going to leave it up to the computers and the phones. And we're getting good responses there. Kind of. Sort of. Not really. And our hosts here, guys, if you ever come to Antigua, Guatemala, or know anybody that does, Casa de Ollas, OLLAS, thebomb.com, and they're letting us extend our stay. They have a family here that they support through the benefits of the Airbnb, and so they said that they would extend our stay. And if we needed any assistance, that family is always here to help around the house, the yard, help the house guests and all of that. That's how we got back in when we got locked out. That's who helped us get our luggage in the house. They are marvelous. So anyway, this home is beyond amazing and the hosts are beyond amazing. So just, if you ever know anybody coming this way, please, Casa de Ollas, $71 a night. Beautiful. Like you couldn't ask for a more private area, great view of the volcano, everything's perfect. You can't ask for anything better, really. So anyway, we're off soon. Sergio's on the phone. We had the wrong phone number. The local phone we have here, wrong phone number. What is that? And when I look on the phone for the information about the phone, it says there's no phone number, not available. And you can't enter it in. So we've been giving out the wrong phone number. Welcome to Guatemala. So we've been giving out the wrong phone number when we dial it, people get a different phone number, which isn't even the phone number. Still, it's not the correct phone number. I don't know what that is. We've tried everything. Giovanni, there's a trash can, buddy. Go watch out. You okay? Grand's raising children again. It's so exciting. And anyway, so now we are off to, and thank God for Mercedes. She is, she's cleaning. She's keeping the children today. And this is part of the reason for coming to Guatemala, so that I have help. And mind you, she has a 2-month-old baby and also a 5-year-old Giovanni. Her son is Giovanni. Her daughter's Gloria. Okay, don't unplug it. Mercedes will help you with that. But anyway, so she's here during the day to help us, and I'll tell you more about that as we go along. And she has someone watching her children while she's here. I mean, this is her job. So, but I'm so thankful for her. She's looking up houses with us, and she's marvelous. I couldn't ask for somebody any better than her. And I trust her implicitly with my children. And anyway, so now we're off to Guatemala City to look for a car, because that's on the list too. We have to have this one back by 1. And the traffic, though it's only like a 45-minute drive maybe, the traffic is tremendous. Did you see the goats trimming the tree today? Did I put that on there? If not, it'll be on here later. It's just, you just don't, I mean, you know, you find all kinds of things through your day here. Anyway, I'm off to Guatemala City to see if we can find a car. Meanwhile, hoping and praying and praying and praying and praying and praying. And then I prayed some more. So y'all pray that the home that we find is what God's having in mind for. It's his will for us, and it's his timing for us, and all of that. And if it's not, then it's not. But help us. Pray. Okay. Bye. Woo! These pretty flowers, aren't they beautiful? All right, so now welcome again to the Guatemalan house hunt adventure and car adventure. So now it's 11:20. We have no house after Wednesday still, but people are hunting, although they're hunting slowly Guatemalan style, so we'll see what happens. We may end up in a hotel, whatever. Then the car thing can't happen until at least Friday. Can you imagine someone coming into your dealership and wanting to buy a car today? Would you ever put them off till Friday? No. But that's the way it works here. Everything's a slow process. So working on that. Meanwhile, we've got to get this van back because we only had it through 1 o'clock, I think, or something like that today. 3 o'clock. So we're driving into Guatemala City to the airport to take the car back. Mercedes is watching the kids, thank God. And Giovanni pooped for me, so no poop for her, which is a bonus for her. And a little mommy pop. And then that way I'll be calm. We have to get a different car because who wants to drive this big van around all the time in all these crazy streets? So we're gonna get something a little more accommodating until we can get the car arranged on Friday. Wish us luck. Here we go again. There's my handsome husband. And now we're in Guatemala City. We've already stopped and looked at Mazdas. Spent 20 grand for a little car. No, thank you. So anyway, we're still looking, but look. Ooh, there's traffic. This is just like in a little neighborhood, like, I don't know. It's not on the main highway or anything. This is just life. Here, it's just fun. They don't pay attention to lanes or stop signs most oftentimes, so people just zoom around. Yeah, so now we're gonna go look at another car. And my husband says he's gonna take me to lunch. Yes, I like that. That's good. Look at that. Perfect. Look at the cars. Woo! There's a tuk-tuk down there. I could drive my own taxi cab. Look at that. I could have my own taxi cab. No motorcycle yet. I'm not brave enough, but taxi cab. I'm the kind of girl that asked my husband to go price the new tuk-tuk. That's plenty for the kids and I in Antigua. Let me drive a tuk-tuk. I can do that. Look at that. What if that's only half the cost of a new itty-bitty car? Why not have the coolness of your own tuk-tuk? Tuk-tuk. It's T-U-K. Tuk-tuk here. I call it tuk-tuk because that's what we've been calling it. But it's a tuk-tuk. There it is, the red and black. Oh, yeah. I'd drive it in a minute. Look at that. People would be wanting to ride in my taxi and I'd have to get rid of them. But my kids would be safe in the back. Look at that. Look at that. Woohoo! And now here we are at the Hyundai place. Here we go. Looking for something small. Let's see what we find. Look at that. I'm going to eat cars. Trying again.
I got you after
Now it's 1:30 and we're at the Volkswagen place. Wish us luck. Wish us luck. Volkswagen, here we come. He does have strange things. Oh my gosh. Here we are at the airport returning this car, having to get a different car. Oh my gosh. I think that we have one of Sergio's colleagues bringing a car for us to use temporarily until we figure this out. Jeez, okay, so here we go, returning this car. Look at, there's no movement in the trees. And it's in the 70s here, almost 80. It feels gorgeous, I'm just saying. And I'm gonna say this as well. As I sit at the rental car place waiting for them to return and we had to unload the car, I mean, I have a couple things on my lap. But this is my pocket, ladies. I wear a sports bra over my bra. Look. There's this. And I have everything. My lips. I have it all. This is where I keep my phone and everything. You have to travel light here and you have to keep things close to you and keep your hands on your kids. So you learn to travel light. So now we're waiting for Sergio's friend, Raul, the best surgeon in Antigua. Yeah. Anyway, he's on his way with a car from his family that we can borrow. We have to return this, which they're not here right now, so we'll be waiting a while. And then we are going to try to grab a quick bite to eat and get back to Antigua to look at a house and then back to the kids. So here we go. Here we go. Just hang in there with us. It's on Antigua style, Guatemala style. This is how it works here. Everything's a little difficult.
That's a nice service. Solo una vez me montaron. Solo porque quise probar. I never seen that. It's nice. You know, Luis de Peña was all nervous yesterday. I didn't know he was that nervous.
He was?
Yeah.
He didn't seem it.
No. And he said, he went and told him, you better be careful with Sergio because he doesn't know how to drive. You better drive, he told me, because Sergio looked like. Yeah, he doesn't know how to drive. No que no sabes. Mira, me encargo la cebolla
at the table to hang your coat on. I'm getting it. I think this is amazing they do this right here. It's like prime rib. Look at it. Right at the table side. And then if it's not done enough, you ask them to cook it longer.
Give it to her. She wants a big one.
Oh, Lord.
Put some of the...
They spoil me. Oh, spoil me. Which is classic. Oh, see. Yes. Oh, and look at this. I mean, delicious. You guys, you don't know what it is to be treated like royalty here. They treat you like you've never been treated. Look at this meat. Look at my meat. Look at this.
I love it.
Delicious.
We flipped the airplane.
Oh, yeah.
Did she like to do so?
No.
No.
I don't like to flip the airplane. I won a prize once. He won the prize, and he said, "You take the prize," and the prize was to go up in the air with a guy that did a lot of flipping with the airplane. That wasn't a prize, and there I was.
I don't like that.
And the guy had to sit behind me. I was in the front
I'm
seat,
like
and he
a
was
chicken
behind.
for that.
I am too, and he kept tapping me like this. You okay? You okay? And then he'd flip again. And I'm in the like you in the and he's driving back here. You okay? You okay? No, I didn't want to admit it because I'm that way. So I just kept saying yes.
Yeah, it's that.
No, you did all the flips that they.
There's Kawasaki, baby. All the four-wheelers.
Oh,
Yeah, just saying.
yeah.
You said you hadn't seen any here.
No, I haven't. I wonder how much they
Not
are.
bad.
And there's their display window.
I don't see any of them. This is the Mahindra place.
Oh, so they have Mahindra and Kawasaki together?
I guess.
Look at that truck.
Dice que
That's
la
the one.
sal
Look at that. When I get
está
rich and
poniendo
famous.
mucho
Mahindra.
problema con carros usados
Mahindra.
ahora
I like
porque
that truck.
hay mucho
I
carro
think I need to
quemado.
drive that. Now
Entonces,
these
por
two
eso le
doctors
están
in the
poniendo
front seat,
impuestos altísimos a los carros usados.
they are like two women in a car.
Pero jodiendo a la gente que vive de eso.
I said,
¿verdad?
let me sit in the back seat.
Eso es lo único que hace el Estado. Arruinar la economía.
Solo para poder ser. Solo para poder ser.
Mira, ese Yaris que están ahora vale 122,990.
And now it's 5:30 and we still don't have a car. We're using his friend's car. This is Raul again, and this is his physician friend's car. And we're going to find a little car to borrow. Mercedes is still with the kids at 5:30. Look at the traffic. We're never going to get back to Antigua. Look at this.
Que frenen los pisones.
Lord have mercy.
Sí, sí, ahí anda. Mira, aquí está horrible. Tenemos que buscar a Second Way. Aquí como que vas al aeropuerto.
Como que van a poner tiempo. Bien.
Hi, friends. You know what? This has been a long day, and guess what we've accomplished? True Guatemalan style. Big old fat goose egg. Yes, that's right. Yes, it is. But I had a good supper. Anyway, now we're waiting on the car we're going to borrow. I can't even tell you the story. I don't even want to tell you the story. So we're borrowing a car to see if, number one, to get us through the next few days, and also to try to see if we want to buy the car. It's a used car, and Sergio doesn't want me. It's 9 years old, okay? I don't care, whatever. But here, without him here, he's afraid it's going to break down. So he's very leery about, purchasing it. It's the tiny car, a tiny, I don't know, some kind of Yaris or Yugo or I don't know. I don't care. I don't. So the kids are still there. They've called. They want mommy to come home. I promised them treats if they'd be good. Mercedes is still there. She's got a 2-month-old baby at home and her little son. I mean, we just need to get back. The traffic is horrendous. It's 10 to 6 and we still have an hour to get back, and someone that wants to show us a house at 4 o'clock today. I love Guatemala. I do. I mean, nobody gets worried. Everybody's just like, yeah, well, that's okay. Yeah, oh, yep. I'm in the back seat. Like, where am I going to go? I'm just going to hang out here until somebody comes back and drives me somewhere, because I don't know, the car's running. Maybe someone will jump in and away we'll go. I don't even know what to do at this point. I'm not going to get worried about it. I'm not. So let's see what the rest of the day brings. Okay, guys, here it is. This might be my hot new little ride. Little, worn, but who cares? Look, yeah? Everybody's checking her out. Look at that. I mean, it's big inside. Good enough. We'll see. Well, I like it. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what Sergio says. Is he going to drive? Sergio's driving. Yeah. It's good. I like it. Yeah. I don't have to worry about banging it up. It's already banged up, right? Yeah, traffic. Look at this. I'm worried more about getting home. So just get in the car and let's go. Right? Get in the car and let's go. Lord, look at this. Yikes. Just so you know, this surgeon here reattached the hand that you see hanging there. It was completely off. All the tendons and ligaments, everything hanging out. And he reattached it completely. I saw the pictures. Unbelievable. I'm just saying, this guy is a miracle worker. He thinks Sergio hung the moon. Sergio thinks he hung the moon. Two of the best doctors you'll ever meet. MG, true Guatemalan style. The car is gone. And we're not sure how we're getting back to Antigua now. I'm just gonna laugh. Well, let's see how this turns out. What is going on in this crazy world? So, here it is. 7 o'clock at night. What? What? We're still driving. The kids are still at home.
Decirle que probablemente no, decirle que te pusiste mala desde el viernes, te pusiste mala.
The journey continues. What are you doing? Are you getting her? Gosh, was this a day or what? So we made it back to Casa de Ollas. We are here for a day more. We leave on Wednesday. Our hosts have been more than gracious and let us stay 2 more days. What? I know, I'm sorry. All day I was gone. I've apologized over. Don't hit. Gianna, no. The kids are wound up. The men went to go take Mercedes home. Typically she has to ride a bus. Let me just tell you, minimum wage here is like next to nothing. And for her to stay the entire day, we gave her an extra day for that and told her to come late tomorrow. I mean, really, it's just unbelievable. But this is the way that business is handled here in Guatemala. And to expect anything different, don't grab that, it's hot, would be ludicrous. So the way the day started out was that we had found some, what am I trying to say, some condos on Craigslist. And on like Airbnb and, you know, looking around and on a local site here on Facebook and those kinds of things. We tried to go to real estate agencies. That did not work. It's difficult. And everything moves at a snail's pace here. Snail's pace. So, okay, contacted 3 real estate agencies. Told them what we're looking for. None have called back. Then Craigslist, one of them, called back and was waiting here for us, but we didn't come back. Then the car thing, it was our understanding we were borrowing a 9-year-old car for 2 days, 3 days, to decide if we even wanted it for the kids and I around in Antigua for a very economical price, or will we be buying something new? But it turned out that the poor guy drove 2.5 hours to get to us and thought he was selling us the car. And Sergio's like, I will not be put on the spot. I will not be put on the spot to be buying something. And Raul, his surgeon friend, was like, you know, everybody was caught in the middle on that one. It was just a disaster. So then poor Raul, because he had committed to the other guy, felt like a turkey, and he had met him through reattaching the guy's hand, is what I understand. You should have seen the pictures. They were so graphic. And the guy now has use of his hand limited, but it works. I mean, this surgeon is a miracle worker. Anyway, so we sent him on his way, and poor Raul had to drive us, I love you, all the way back to Antigua, which took like another hour, obviously, because now it's 10 to 8. And here we are, and now they're driving Mercedes home. We have no car. Okay, I'll fix it in just a minute. It looks okay. I can't see anything in your nose, but it looks okay. You don't want any spray. I do saline spray. Okay, I won't. Okay, I won't. So they're taking her home.
Can you kiss me?
Yes. And tomorrow when we get up, I don't know what the plan is. I don't know. We don't have a car. And I think the closest rental place is in Guatemala City, if I'm not mistaken, which is an hour away at the airport. And we can borrow something or maybe get an Uber driver. I really don't know. I have no idea. I don't know how we're supposed to go meet people to look at houses other than Uber driver or tuk-tuk, which is fine. I mean, I'm not above that. Let's go. But it's getting quite humorous. I started looking at Airbnbs because on Wednesday we're out of here and we have no place in mind that we're going to be going. So I guess we'll get another Airbnb, but I want it to be close to Mercedes' home, and so they'll find out where that is now as they drive her home, because she's having difficulty. You know, there are so many native tongues around here, and then Spanish. Well, she speaks one of the native languages, and then Spanish as a secondary. So it's hard for them to ask and communicate. Where do you live? It'd be like them asking me in Spanish and me trying to explain. Anyway, we got to get all this figured out. It is just too comical. And all you can do is laugh. I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And I came to be relaxed. I'm tired. I've been getting 4 hours of sleep at night. Broken sleep because of these turkeys. But I love it. I am loving life. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed our stupid day. And we'll see you on the next video. Bye, friends.